Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Darlington, South Carolina, here for the Pit Stall Premier Series, Darlington 135. Here in South Carolina, the track too tough to tame. The lady in black, you're watching some qualifying. Aaron Smith in the 70, who's won two of the races, into the wall. And we might see that quite often, won't we, Rick?
Oh, we're going to see a lot of Darlington stripes tonight.
Darlington stripes, yeah. We'll see. This is a fun track, a tough track though. It's in my home state here in South Carolina. Going to this racetrack is a blast. Driving on this track though is a pain, isn't it, Rick?
I can honestly say I hate this track. I'll drive it in a street stock. That's about it.
We're racing in the Arcus tonight on the Pit Stall Premier Series. This is the fourth race of the season. These guys have 5 minutes to qualify. They'll have a 5-minute driver meeting. We'll step aside a little bit and kind of after that 5 minutes and have some national anthem action. United States, some Canada too. We got a couple Canadian drivers in there. Hey Rick, I mean, this track, what makes this track so difficult? I mean, a lot of people don't understand why this track is so tough.
Well, I blame the designer because he was dealing with like lakes and rivers and train tracks and stuff like that. You have two totally different corners. They don't drive the same. It's one groove, high banked. It's scary. It's just very scary track.
Yeah, and coming off of two is when I drive this track. Coming off of two is where I have the most problem. The track really narrows in turn two, coming off of two, and that's where people get really, really loose. And you see Tim Williams right now. We watch that. He kind of got in the wall there. That's when we talk about the Darlington stripe. These guys will get that stripe along the outside of their walls because they're going to ride the walls. That's the fastest way around this track.
It's really the only way around this track. You're not. It's a tough track to pass on. It's a tough track just to drive by yourself. Never mind in a pack of 3 or 4 cars. I mean, you're gonna see the drivers that I hate to say it, but the elite drivers of this league are going to be in the front for this race, and then where the rest of us, where I would be, will be about 7 seconds behind them.
Every lap, 7 seconds. Usually. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, I'd be lapped within the first 4 laps.
I'd be in the pits. I'd be towed in the first 4 laps. So hey.
Well, yeah, I mean that too. I would have used up all my fast repairs, caused 7 cautions in the first 3 laps.
There you go. Don't have a big field tonight. From my count, looks like we have about maybe 11 cars. 11 cars out there, so not a lot of cars out there. These guys, again, Pit Stall Premier. This is a tough track, so some guys just don't like driving it. That's just might be why we have a little bit of a low count. Plus, summer vacations in full effect now for most people. Just gonna have a little bit of a smaller field. So they have about 20 seconds. You see the times up there. Aaron Smith in the 70 is your low time right now. It's 29:41. Troy Radford at 29:42 right there in second. So gonna be some good fight up front. They're gonna have some good battles. I'm no doubt about it. Aaron Smith, Troy Radford, you got Bledsoe, Tim Williams, Doug Wysocki, Daniel Holloway, Len McNeese, Doug Johnson, JT Tufts, Jeff Clifton's here, or he was here. I don't know if he's here still.
Yeah, Jeff was trying to clone himself because he had 2 league races tonight. So I don't know what's going on with that.
There you go. But they're going into a driver meeting, so we're gonna step aside for a second and do a little national anthem. See you back in a few. There you go. We're back here getting close to racing. About 45 seconds till we get back up and get going racing here. 135 laps here at this just slightly over a mile racetrack, egg-shaped track actually. A lot wider in 3 and 4 than it is in 1 and 2. Again, we said we have 11 cars here tonight. Pit Stall Premier Series. This is their 4th race. And we look at their point standings. Actually, we look at their first 3 races. Start off in Daytona. And then after Daytona, Len McNeese wins that race. We go to Las Vegas and we go to Michigan after that. Aaron Smith, the second, takes both those races home for victories. So he was dominant. Him and Donald Sandusky were up there. And Aaron gets the victories. Now we're off to Darlington Speedway and 4th race of the season. It's an 11 race season, so we'll see what happens. We'll get into the qualifying though right now. See our grid right now. On the front row in the pole, you have Aaron Smith in the 70. Outside Aaron is Troy Radford in the 94. In row number 2, Randy Bledsoe in that 81. Outside of Randy, Doug Wysocki in the 34. In row number 3, Tim Williams, the Canadian Tim Williams, number 56. Inside row 3, outside of him, Michael Taylor in that 98. In row number 4, you have Daniel Holloway in the 21. Outside Daniel Holloway, Doug Johnson in the 7 car tonight. That's unusual. Usually he's in the 3. In row number 5, Len McNeese. Lucky Len McNeese in the 84. Outside of Lucky. Outside of Len, JT Tufts in the 3 truck. And all alone in 11th, if he's here, and I don't think he is, Jeff Clifton in the 15. He was here earlier practicing. Don't think he's made it out quite yet.
All right, so we got 10 drivers. Short track, ARCA cars. Who do you have for tonight's race?
I'll go on a limb. I'm taking the 81, Randy Bledsoe.
Taking Randy, wow. So I've been torn between 2 people, but I'm going with what I think is a sure thing tonight. And I'm taking the 94, Troy Radford.
Good, because he's not even racing in the 94. He's in the 49.
Oh, he is in the 40. What is he doing to me? He always races 94. He went backwards on me.
About ready to go green here. Green flag is out. And we're going racing. Aaron Smith gets the jump right up to the high side in front of Troy. Like we were saying, Rick, that high line's where you want to be.
That's exactly it. High, wide, and handsome.
Always good to see all the cars make it through turn 2. These guys are driving around on 50% fuel. They have 2 fast repairs, which some way will need it. 3 sets of tires. There is a stage, and there's 2 green-white checkers. This track is all about throttle control and just being able to place your car in the right place in the turn. That's what you're seeing right here is Troy Radford kind of is coming up on Aaron Smith, just getting there.
The other thing is going to be tire management. Who can save their tires so that they don't, because this track is horrible on tires. So if you can keep your tires together longer.
Yeah. Tim Williams out of shape. All over, keeping it off the wall. He's able to. Good save there by Tim Williams. See Len McNeese come around him. Doug Johnson come around him. And JT Tufts come around him. And he'll survive. For a job there. Back to the leaders. Aaron Smith there. Still leading Troy Radford around. Randy Bledsoe lurking in 3rd. Then you got Doug Wysocki. And then Daniel Holloway In fifth, he's finally able to get away from the suds in the kitchen. So that's a good thing. They were able to unbury themselves today. He and his wife.
Now, let's just be honest. He blamed his wife for it all.
He certainly did. There's no doubt about it. Amanda, if you're listening.
He threw you under the bus and backed up over you.
Yep.
I do believe he actually said he was taking away her TikTok rights.
Ooh, Aaron almost into the wall there off of turn number 4. You know, Rick, if we see Holloway's just disappear, we're going to know what happened. We're going to know that his wife went over to his rig and just unplugged it.
I thought she was just going to clean it.
That's not very nice. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. We'll stop. I'm sorry. It's your husband's fault. He told us to do it. But he loves you with all his heart.
Most certainly. Right now, you see it's still Aaron Smith up front. He's kind of growing the lead, almost 0.7 of a second on Troy Radford.
Oh, the 3 just came around. The 3 just around. Got loose off the corner.
Oh, he's into the wall right there. See if a caution comes off. There goes the front of his car. He'll have to tow that sucker in.
He does not. His right front tire is not even spinning in circles.
It's just sitting there.
See, that would be me on lap 4.
No caution flag. As JT Tufts goes in, he'll go a lap down.
Oh, he hit the barrels trying to get into the pits. Oh, God, it's like having me out in the track. I feel so bad.
Almost to lap number 10.
He's going to need a Miller High Life after that.
He's going to have to use one of those fast repairs, hope for some cautions. But right now, everyone's pretty spread out. Holloway's moved up to 4th. Wysocki's dropped down to 5th. But your top 3 remain: Aaron Smith, Troy Radford, and Randy Bledsoe. Troy Radford right there in that 49. Sticking behind Aaron Smith. It's a long race. You're 10 laps in. You got 125 to go. Randy Bledsoe right there in that 81. In 3rd place. 1 second back of the leader.
I know Troy just got back just within the last, I don't know, day or so. He was in the Great Smoky Mountains on a nice little camping trip.
He was out in my neck of the woods, kinda.
Yeah, kinda, sorta.
JT Tufts now 3 laps down after his pit stop and an incident on the backstretch. Was able to keep the race green, so that's good. Let these guys continue to turn laps.
I mean, he has himself in a solid 10th place, so I mean, he's probably. Oh, the leader just hit the wall.
Smith into the wall. Troy Radford around. Wow, we're gonna go back and take a look at that again. So, up on the wall, just creams it.
This is not a nice lady. The lady in black, she'll bite you.
She will. And you saw her take a bite out of the 70. It looks like he's all right, though. Gotten settled behind Troy Radford, and actually is closing on him right now, down to 0.3 of a second. Sometimes you bang against these walls, and it makes these cars even better. Troy taking it right up on the wall. Looks like the 70 almost getting into the wall again. Randy Bledsoe still about 1.4 seconds back of the leader.
He's like Aaron is like up there, man. If he's not scruffing that wall, whew, There is not a lot of space between him and that wall if he is not making contact.
Really take right up along that wall right there. Gets to the apex of the turn and comes back down. Go back a little bit. You got Wysocki right here. He's in fourth. He's gotten around Holloway again. And that 34. It's 5 seconds back of the leader. Behind Mr. Wysocki is there's the aforementioned 21.
Oof, that sounded like it hurt, man.
Yeah, that was bad. The 21, Daniel Holloway. He's going to change his car scheme, I think, to Mr. Bubbles. That's what I heard earlier. That'll be next race, of course.
Wow. Oof.
He's about almost 7 seconds back. We haven't lost a viewer, so if she's watching, Rick, she has not disconnected yet.
She's just muted us.
In 6, you got Len McNeese in the 84. Lucky Len McNeese. He's currently 15 seconds back. I'll pull up a little track map, actually, so you can get an idea of where everyone's at. Up front, Troy Radford, Aaron Smith go getting back to it. Aaron's right there on that back bumper. He made contact earlier, a few laps ago, but he's recovered nicely. He's following that 49 car up front. Oh, he's on the wall again right there. Oh, and again into the wall. Now, you don't see that very often, up against the, hitting the wall in the straightaway.
God, you haven't watched enough of my races.
Well, you're in the wall all the time.
That is true.
Michael Taylor rooting for the 98. Take a look. There he is right there in the GMAC black and blue. Well, at this track, everything becomes black and blue with that 98 there. Right now, Michael's in 7th position. It's about 16 and a half, 17 seconds back of the leader, about half a lap. It's all about managing your ride, though, here.
Exactly it. Manage your tires. Manage your tires.
There's still over 100 laps remaining on a track that can bite you at any time. So just got to manage. That's all there is to it. As a 70 who's led the first few laps and consistently is getting into the wall, it seems like almost every lap now. Here he is fighting for the lead.
He was probably pushing it too hard, and he's lost his tires already. And, that's the difference. If you can manage your tires, this is where you'll succeed at this track. You don't need to be the fastest. You need to manage your equipment.
See the track map. Everyone's kind of spread out, They're just running their race. Got a little bit of competition back here. We'll go back here with Tim Williams, Len McNeese, Michael Taylor. They're all within about a second and a half of each other.
Because if you look at the lap times, the leader's best lap was a 29.9. And now they're running 31.8. Second place, best lap was a 29.7. And now he's running 31s. So, there's a 2-second drop almost in lap times because of the tire wear.
Yeah, it's dropping precipitously. They probably want to get another, I'm gonna guess another 15 laps or so to get halfway in this stage, I would imagine. That's where you want to get.
Did you get a new thesaurus and you've been reading it? Because you're trying to use some really big words.
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm feeling smarter than I really am right now.
It's
very
I totally
possible.
Understand. I totally understand that.
Maybe I feel like I have to use bigger words since I'm, broadcasting a Darlington race. This is my home. Both the leaders into the wall there. It's like my home track.
Yeah, but it's Darlington, South Carolina. We don't need to use big words. They don't know big words.
That's not very nice, man. That's,
You know, you love me.
I know. Right now, it's still Troy Radford in that 49, beating and banging on the wall, along with Aaron Smith, who's in second. You see Doug Johnson going a lap down. He lets the leaders go by. Doug is sitting there in the number 7 car, trying to keep the thing safe right now. See Radford right there off of turn 4. Aaron Smith just going to follow him. 26 laps in. Still 109 to go, so quite a few laps to go here tonight. Tim Williams into the pits. The 56 has come down. He's had enough of those tires. He wants new rubber. Will anyone join him where people keep trying to stay out as long as they can? See, Aaron Smith still right there on the bumper of Troy Radford. I think he's content to stay right there in second place. Do a little crank it up right now, see if we can. See right there, kind of what Troy's looking at as he goes around this turn. Him and the 70 just turn in pretty equal laps. 31.45 last lap, identical lap times. It's going around here on lap 31. Still 104 laps to go here from Darlington, South Carolina. Here the Pit Stall Premier Series here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Getting closer and closer to pit stops.
Yeah, it appears the top 5 is not pitted.
There's only Tim Williams into the pits again. He's been in the pits actually for 3 minutes. So gonna guess and see if we can see Tim. He's getting some damage worked on, it looks like. As Radford and Smith come off of turn 4 down the straightaway. You can hear him using that throttle. That's how you get around here. Here comes the 49 in for service. Here comes some pit stops. The 81's in. The 49er's in. Aaron Smith is in. He actually went further around than Troy there to get out front. So all these leaders are on lap 33, right around the halfway point of this stage. See the little scuffs there on the 70. He's got, it's kind of a Darlington stripe there. See who can come off of pit road the quickest. Will it be the 49? Will it be the 70? They both stop pretty well in their box. They're going to get some right side tires. Both look identical in the box, and here they go. So Aaron Smith's going to come out the leader. Len McNeese down into pit road. He was your leader. Now your leader is the 98, Michael Taylor. He hasn't come in for a pit stop yet, so he's trying to stretch this fuel and tire run.
Yeah, but how much is going to be able to stretch it? These guys are on fresh tires. They're going to be almost probably 2 to 3 seconds a lap faster than him.
I got to believe he's doing this, hey, maybe a caution comes out and gets lucky. About track position. Because if he comes down the pits, he's going to go a lap down. This way he's going to stay on the lead lap. Trying as hard as he can. The 3 car getting out of the way of the leader there. Good sportsmanship there by JT. The 98, Michael Taylor, staying out there.
The 70 pulled over and let the 49 pass him. That was interesting.
Maybe his car just works better behind someone. Possibly. Looks like 98 might be coming down to pit road. Here he comes. Taylor's going to relinquish this lead. He had 11-second lead on the 49, Troy Radford. Michael Taylor, though, coming in for service. 4 fresh tires, a full tank of gas is what the doctor ordered. As here comes Troy Radford. Aaron Smith, and actually Aaron Smith almost a second back now.
I don't know if he's trying to conserve his tires a little bit better on this run.
I don't know. Troy just uncorked a 29.65. That's the fastest lap of the race so far. So that's pretty impressive. This deep into the race. He is flying around the track right now.
Yeah, maybe he realized I picked him to win the race today.
Oh. Aaron Smith able to gain some time there as the 49 was battling with some lap traffic there. Had to really not get the exit of his turn was not what he wanted. Right now, 5 cars on the lead lap. Troy Radford, Aaron Smith, Randy Bledsoe, Doug Wysocki, and Daniel Holloway. I mean, Troy Radford him and Aaron Smith just put on a clinic tonight. You said before the broadcast started, hey, this is Troy Radford's kind of track. He loves these tracks, and he's showing. I mean, hey, him and Aaron Smith are battling out for the victory. It looks like tonight.
I've raced with Troy for probably 5 years now, and you get him on a track like this, intermediate tracks. he's probably one of the best drivers that's out there. Um, I've seen him compete in some of the races with other top drivers in iRacing and in NASCAR, and he's held his own. But did he just blink out?
He did. He did just blink out, but he's
He's
back.
back. So I know the skill's there with him. So I mean, for me, it was kind of an easy pick being at this track to pick him. So
See Holloway going a lap down. He's kind of bottled up the 70 a little bit there. Aaron Smith trying to get around the 21, just can't make it work. Daniel going to go up high, Aaron going to go low. And he's finally going to get around him, but now he's 2 seconds back of your leader, the 49, Troy Radford. Looks like the only thing that can stop Troy today is the internet. See.
yeah, I hope Troy's wife hasn't turned on anything at home, because she's never done anything like that, like unplug his internet in the middle of a race.
No.
That was a quite interesting night.
Talked about the 98. He stayed out a little extra long there to try to take some track position. He is now 2 laps down to the leaders, and in fact, the leaders are coming up behind him, so he could be potentially 3 laps down before we get our caution for the first stage, which should be in about 20 laps or so. Tonight, it's the Troy Radford show. Aaron Smith, who is our points leader and winner of the last 2 races, sitting in second place, 1.3 seconds back. We're down to 9 cars on the track. 4 cars on the lead lap. Doug Wysocki in the 34, the last car on the lead lap. And he is not far actually from going a lap down. The leaders are coming up on them quite quickly. Leaders are actually coming up on JT Tufts here in that 3 Miller High Life car. JT just going to move out of the way, let them have the high line. As we go through these laps, let's go through the top 9. The cars that are still running out there. Try and give an idea of who's out there. Start off with Troy Radford, that 94. It's 49 on your screen. In first place, 1.1 second lead over number 2, Aaron Smith. He is from Hollywood, South Carolina, which is down off the coast. So this is kind of like his home track too. In third place, you have the 81 Randy Bledsoe. That's my pick. And I like his car. Little Dale Earnhardt homage right there. In fourth place, you have Doug Wysocki in that 34 from Bellevue, Michigan. Doug's a great guy. Does a lot of racing for a lot of charities. So good to see Doug out here in that 34. He's the last car on the lead lap. In fifth place, you got Daniel Holloway up in Wisconsin. He's wearing his Rangers hat. His Rangers are playing right now against the Lightning. I don't know who's winning, but let's see real quick if we can find
I'll
out.
get a score. I will get a score. Give me a second. I'm going to the ESPN app. I'll get a score.
The Lightning are winning 1-0 in the second period. Sorry, Daniel.
Oh, thank God. I mean, that is so sad to hear, Daniel. I'm sorry.
In sixth place, you got Len McNeese in the 84. Lucky Len. In sixth place, he's a lap down. In seventh place, right there, the number 7, JDS Motorsports, Doug Johnson. Doug the Beast Johnson in the 7 car. In eighth place, Michael Taylor in that 98. Again, he was the one that stayed out a little bit. Maybe trying to get some track position, hoping a caution would fall. Did not happen. And in ninth, Jeffrey Tough Todds, although he is off the track right now, I think he might be done. He is. He has wrecked his car and he's done for the night. Get back up here with Mr. Radford. He's looking to put another lap on the 98 and trying to put Doug Wysocki a lap down. Aaron Smith, though, closing up right in his back bumper. The 98 trying to move down a little bit. That's going to get the 70 creep up a little bit. 98 go down a little bit lower for Troy as he comes into 3. Turn 1 they go. Troy trying to make that move on the outside, but he's got 20 laps on these tires, so never that easy. Not on this track, at least. Got that inside, and try the inside move on the 98. I don't think he's gonna. Nope. 98's in the wall. You see him scraping the wall. Troy's got to be careful there. The 98 still struggling to keep it straight as Aaron Smith's able to get around him. Michael Taylor back in the wall again.
God. Oh, jeez.
That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna cost a couple thousand.
He still can't keep it straight. Praying for you there, Michael.
It's like watching myself in a mirror.
While that happened, Aaron Smith got right back up on the back bumper of that 49. Closer and closer to the stage. And our first caution here. You can hear him just totally off the throttle. You know, letting the car settle into the turn. Once you feel like you have the car underneath you, then you get back on the gas ever so slightly. Right now, 3 cars on the lead lap. The 49 of Troy Radford, the 70 of Aaron Smith, and Randy Bledsoe, who's almost around 21 seconds back of these guys. Michael Taylor back in the pits.
Yeah, that was pretty much a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took him this long. Gotta get some stuff fixed. Ooh, Radford to the wall right there. Here comes Aaron Smith. Aaron right behind him. Aaron into the wall going into turn number 1. Michael Taylor still in the pits getting service. Been in there for almost 60 seconds. Here he comes on out. 54.77. And here comes Daniel Holloway down pit road. See if he's got any damage. Will he see anything? Here are the leaders. As they go down into turn 3 and 4. Here on lap 59, coming to 60. Ever so close to the end of the stage here. Troy Radford, Aaron Smith, and there it is. Lap 60 is your stage. Daniel Holloway in the pits while the stage is going on. He must really had to have pitted, or not had to go. Use that pit stop.
Or his wife was beating him.
The Troy Radford show there in this first stage. Him get all settled in and get his. Oh, he's flashed again. Hope that doesn't keep happening. That's the second time now we've noticed it. Pace truck collecting all these cars. Always getting his lap. We pull him up here after he pits. You want to interview? Want to interview him, Rick?
I will be more than happy to.
All right. Let's let him do his thing on pit road, then we'll pull him up. Pace truck continues the cycle here. Lap number 61 of 135 here at Darlington, South Carolina. The Pit Stall Premier Series here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Right now it's the Troy Radford, Aaron Smith, the second show. Those two cars just showing out. Bunch this field back up and maybe get some more racing. Guys are almost halfway through on this track, on this race. Aaron Smith, a little blink action there too. So maybe some internet problems. This is a new week of updates here for iRacing, so no telling what's going on. All right, Rick, I'm gonna grab him. You ready?
I'm good to go.
Here we go. It's all you, Rick.
Troy, Rick, and Steve in the booth. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Rick and Steve. How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good, bud. So, really putting on a show. You and Aaron, you seem to get a good feel of the track. How is it out there?
Pretty slick, actually. But, once you get going, it's not too bad. You just got to hit your rhythms. Darlington's such a rhythm track. It's easy to junk that right front. So, just kind of, pacing around. Aaron's definitely a much better car than me. He was just kind of toying with me there at the end of that stage. So, keep going around and hoping to do the best I can.
Well, you do have the fastest lap of the race at a 29.6, so I wouldn't say he's just toying with you.
So, yeah, it's not bad. But, I think when all it comes down, if it ends up on a long green flag run, I think it's going to be a little tough, but we'll do what we can,
All right, buddy. Well, good luck. You bring home a victory because you're my pick to win tonight.
Hey, thank you, bud.
There you have it. Mr. Radford, so modest he is.
Yes, he is.
We'll see. Was the 70 playing around? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think lap traffic is what hurt the 49. So.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, see, we're gonna go around the start-finish line. I think we got one more lap. We're gonna go back green and let everyone back on the lead lap. It looks like that's still out there, which is good.
And Troy's trying to play a little fuel mileage game, coming down, taking a little bit of extra fuel.
Nothing hurts. I mean, he knows he's fast enough to get around some of these guys that are gonna be possibly in front of him. So
if that buys him an extra 5 laps, that gives him 5 extra laps on his tires at the end of the race.
Exactly. Right now we're being led by Aaron Smith in that 70. Again, he's won the last 2 races here in Pit Stall Premier Series. He is our points leader. Troy Radford, though, I said he's got a little something for him tonight. Yeah, let's see how many cars still running. Not 8 cars still running.
And if you and I were in the race, there would still only be 8 cars running.
That's right. We would still just be talking in the booth. Pace car lights are still on. Aaron Smith going to come back down for some fuel, it looks like. That's going to give the lead to the guy that I had. Put him up there, because why not? Randy Bledsoe in the 81. Randy in the Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench service car. Looking good tonight, Randy. Let's get a victory. Pace car lights are off, so we're going back racing. When we come to the start-finish line. Randy's going to lead him to the start. Looks like the 94 or the 49 came back down for fuel again too. So everyone came back down for fuel except for the 81 and the 7. There's first and second. This is interesting, you know, if you're Aaron Smith, if you're Troy Radford, Rick. I mean, you got to be careful here on this restart because the guys in front of you aren't as fast as you, and you want to get around them as quickly as possible. But you just hope they can hold on to their car.
You just got to be smart because you don't want to burn up your tires trying to get around these guys, and you don't want to get caught up in if one of them can't make a corner. So it's going to be tricky for some of them to get through, but these guys are too good to not be able to get through.
Get ready to go back green here. Randy Bledsoe going to lead him to the green flag. And he's off. We're green. Great start there. Got to remember that iRacing just had a new update here this week, and one of the updates was the restart zone, so I think Randy took advantage of that and is off to the races right now. See how long he can keep that. See him almost a second lead on the 70 right now. See how long he can do that. Aaron Smith going to get settled in. Troy Radford will get settled in. Right now, Randy Bledsoe, that 81. Maybe he was toying with everyone in that first stage, just saving everything up for this last little bit. Stretching that lead to 1.2 seconds. They're not running fast laps, Rick, right now. I mean, they're still in the 30s.
Yeah, I don't expect to see those fast laps anymore.
I mean, 70 laps to go, so there's still a ton of racing to go. See how long. See if we can go green flag racing for the rest of the race. We got, let's see, 7, 8 cars on the lead lap right now. All 8 that are out there on the lead lap. Bledsoe leading by almost 2 seconds. You have Aaron Smith and Troy Radford right there. See Troy just falling behind him. Like Troy said, it's all about hitting your marks here. It's all about getting in a rhythm. So that's what you're trying to do right now. You see those black lines in the pavement where the lanes are meeting. Those guys are using those as their marks for where to place the car on these turns. Figuring out where they need to get off the gas, get back on the gas. Troy looking a little inside. Looks like he might be a little faster. He was just a hair faster than Aaron Smith. Not by much. Chasing this man though right now, the 81 of Randy Bledsoe. He's your leader on lap number 72 here from Darlington on the Pit Stall Premier Series on Victory Lane Broadcasting Network. Thanks for joining us tonight and watching these guys try to tame this track. It's too tough to tame, supposedly, the Lady in Black. They get enough superlatives in there, Rick?
Nah, you did good. You did good.
Here they come. Now they've cut that 1.3 second lead. It's cut in half to 0.7 of a second. So as the 70 and the 49 have gotten in their rhythm, they are starting to fly. They were half a second faster than the leader. As Rick was saying, it's all about your tires, and it's the possibility that 81 went out so fast, just he's losing the tires a little bit faster than the 70 and the 49. You can really see Randy. He's really loose off of 2. That back end is really wanting to come out on him. See, 3 and 4, pretty good there in 3 and 4. Just off of 2 is just a little loose. See right there what lap traffic does to you, and you're using your rhythm, you're getting in the spot in the track that you want to be, and then there's a lap car there and it just totally disrupts you. Now you see Aaron Smith gonna go right around him. Randy's just gotta take a lap or 2, just kind of catch his breath, get his rhythm back. You got Troy Radford's gonna go around you here. And now you're going to be back in 3rd. Just stay with these guys. Oh, there's contact.
Oh, man.
Oh, the 49 and the 81 contact. You see the 81 tire off. He's trying to get into pit road, and he's going to do it. And then he stops and he tows. Oh, Troy Radford with some serious damage as well on that right side. He's going to have to come into pits and get that fixed.
Yeah, it looks like Troy just judged it wrong and drove up to try to get a good entrance into the corner and hit him.
Yeah, let's take a look right here. Troy trying to pass him on the inside as we go down the back stretches. He's got to clear him. Can he? Just didn't quite clear him. Puts them both in the wall. Randy goes way hard on the wall. Like you're saying, just maybe a bit of a misjudgment there as he uses one of his fast repairs. Gonna get himself his tires and get his fuel. Gotta treat it like a normal pit stop for him. And if you're Troy right now, you want green flag. All you want is green flag.
Exactly it.
You need green flag. You need Aaron to pit under green. And you're still going to be behind him. He's 1.5 laps down right now. So I hope you all heard that. The 70 car is doing some fuel run here. You hear him turn the car off going into the turn, so he's definitely trying to save some gas. He knows he has a big lead. 3 seconds on Doug Wysocki right now. Randy Bledsoe has just come into the pits a few laps ago. Well, actually, he had the incident, so he's back out, but he's 4 laps down, almost 5. Go on board with the 70 just so you guys can kind of get an idea what he's doing. There you go. You hear that car, the engine's off. Look at him turn the engine off there. I mean, Rick, is he doing that to save fuel, or is he doing that to keep everyone close by so he doesn't just run away with this thing?
I think it's probably a little bit of both. He wants to stretch this run as long as possible so that he doesn't have to get into a pit strategy race with Troy.
Right now we're watching Doug Wysocki in that 34. He's second place. He's three and 2/10 behind the 70 right now. In third place, you got the 84 there, Len McNeese. Lucky Len McNeese in that Western Auto at number 84. In fourth place right there, Daniel Holloway in the 21 Hershey Kisses. Unfortunately, Daniel, still 1-0. Tampa Bay's leading. They're going to the third period here. So you need to watch the third period. Hopefully they can pull it out. We'll see. In fifth place, you got Michael Taylor there, the 98 at black and blue GMAC. About 39 seconds. Actually a lap behind the leader. Doug Johnson right there in the 7, the JDS Motorsports. You have Troy Radford right there in the 49. Unfortunately, the 81 is out of the race. Damage. So we're down to 7 cars on this track. 4 cars on the lead lap. Troy Radford, after that incident, still only a lap down. Really got to hope that 70 comes into the pits, takes his tires, and Radford can get a little closer to him. Aaron Smith doing a great job tonight. I mean, he's been in the wall a few times, but he's able to keep that thing going. Doug and Len right there going. They're getting out second and third place right there. 8 seconds back of Aaron Smith. Just trying to keep this thing off the wall. Keep this thing green. Doug's going to move down, let Len go by him. Len's a little bit faster right now. Actually, Doug's going to the pits, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. He's just taking it easy. He has really slowed down the backstretch and turn, let Daniel Holloway go around him. Doug's doing the same thing Aaron's doing without turning his car off for the most part. He's just really sliding it in slow in the turns, letting this thing he has one more set of tires. He wants to get that last set of tires for that last run. He probably needs to get about another 10 or 11 laps. Doug Johnson right there in that 7 car. We'll see if Doug will let him go. One guy who's not slowing down right there, that 49. Troy Radford, he knows he has to go. Still a lap down, but he's only got a quarter lap behind the 70 right now. And the 70's just trying to breeze through to this next pit stop. Get those tires. Lap number 91 here in the Pit Stall Premier Series. Darlington 135 here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Thanks for joining us tonight. All green flag racing with the exception of the one stage caution. Lap number 92. Still have 37 laps to go. Or actually, no, more than that. 43, 42, whatever you want to say it is. The 49 a little bit into the wall there, coming in into turn 1. Aaron Smith's kind of picked it up a little bit here. There goes Michael Taylor into the pits, the 98 car. think he's had about enough. Aaron Smith going to keep it out there. At 70. Last pit stop was 30 laps ago, so I think he wants to get at least another 6 laps. Get to about a lap 100, I'd imagine. Then he'll feel good. So 6 more laps.
Yeah, then the question is going to be will Troy be able to get around to get his lap back, and how long Troy can go without having to pit.
Shall see the 98 still in the pits. 4 tires and fuel. Lap number 95, Aaron Smith off of turn 2. Troy Radford still coming. Aaron still using his engine off and on. Give him that fuel mileage he needs. Doug Johnson, the 7 car, coming down pit road. The second place car right there, Lucky Len McNeese.
Lucky Len.
Lucky Len in the Western Auto number 84. Len won our first race of the year at Daytona. So a good finish here would be good things for his points. Is right now Len McNeese is 8th in points. So any little thing he can to get some more points and get past some of the guys that are in front of him. The Tim Williams, who's out of the race already, Luke Gray, who's not here, Jeff Clifton, who's not here, Sean Wilder, Donald Sandusky not here. So Len can move up in the points pretty good with a good finish here. Right now in 2nd place. Behind Len, you have Mr. Bubbles, the 21, Daniel Holloway.
Tiny bubbles.
I don't know if Daniel's got to sleep on the couch tonight or what. We'll see after this broadcast. Hopefully not.
I kind of hope he does. Then we could say we did that.
Yeah. We go back here. You got Aaron Smith is out in front of these guys right here, but just barely. It's off the gas. The engine's just off. The 98 creeping. Troy Radford right here too. There's Troy. He's on it, going, trying to get his lap back the hard way. Here comes Holloway. He's back in the pits. Taking his last pit stop here on lap number 99. Aaron Smith still coming around. Troy Radford chasing him around, but Troy's a lap down after he had contact with that 81. Currently sitting in 4th position. Gonna guess that Aaron Smith's gonna be coming down the pit road here any lap now. Len McNeese, who was in 2nd down pit road, that puts Doug Wysocki into the 2nd position.
Troy's got the 70 in his sights.
He does, but Troy has no more tires.
This could get interesting, though, because if Troy passes him here and then he pits, Troy could actually catch him and be racing for the lead again.
The only difference is I don't think Troy can make it. He's got to come back down. Troy's going to pass him here in this next lap or so.
Yeah.
That'll get him back on the lead lap, but again, I think he's got to come back down.
But if he passes him here, then, I don't know, one of those, like, cautions come out for debris.
If he throws a water bottle out, you mean, out of his window?
Yeah, I mean, or, you know, like what happened at Stafford Friday night. Somebody throws a temper tantrum, parks their car at the start-finish line, and flips over the flagman and the scorers. Things can happen.
That only happens in the Northeast. Here comes Aaron Smith.
I can't make it up. It happened last night at Stafford in the SK Light race.
Yeah, it's those Northeasterners. You guys have temper issues.
Oh, like you've never been to Bowman Gray?
No.
Yeah, I don't need to say any more.
Us in the South, we just secede.
No, you jump through some guy's front window.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Here comes Aaron Smith. He's going to get his 4 tires, his fuel. There's Troy Radford. Troy's in the lead now. But again, he's got a pit again. So he's going to have... he'll have about a half a lap, maybe 3/4 of a lap lead.
Ooh, he just got into the wall.
Yeah, as I say, he just hit the wall. So he's losing his tires. He used those tires up to get on the lead lap. He's a half a lap ahead of the 70. The 70's got new rubber. The 70's going to catch him quick. Watch that.
I mean, why wouldn't... I mean, Troy might even pit now. Maybe take right sides.
I don't think he's got any more tires left.
Do they have a limit on tires in this league?
Yeah, there's 3 sets for this race, and I think he's used all 3 sets.
Oh, probably has. So it's John Wayne time for him, buddy.
Exactly. He only put 13 laps on his last set of rubber, unless he didn't change it when he came in for that damage, but I don't think he... I'm pretty sure he changed his tires. So next time he comes down, it's going to be a fuel-only push for the 49. He is so close to smacking that wall off of 2. "30 laps to go here. Troy Radford leading this race right now. Again, he's got to take one more pit stop. Aaron Smith in the 70. He's in second. He's probably led the most laps today. Now that that second stage is... we're in the midst of that. He's running about a second a lap faster than Troy Radford right now, so Troy Radford's slowing down big time.
He's coming in the pit. He's going to take his fuel now. Because if he doesn't have tires, it's a fuel only stop, so he might not lose that much track position.
Here comes it. You see Aaron Smith right there in the background coming in. He's off of 4. He's going to pass Troy right around the start-finish line. Right there. I think Troy's going to end up being close to a lap down again. He's got to hope for a caution at this point. Oh, look at that. He does have tires left. Taking right sides.
This could change things up. He has fresh rubber.
Yeah, but he's a lap down now. And at 70 just went into turn number 1. Now we'll see what he's got to burn this place down now. He's in 3rd place. He's a lap down. Everyone's a lap down except for the leader, Aaron Smith. I think I see some debris in turn 2, don't you? You need to tell the race control. There's a little debris in turn 2. So Aaron Smith's your leader, the 70. Doug Wysocki in second, the 34. And in third, Troy Radford. There's Len McNeese. He's in 4th position. Was in second after pit stops, now in 4th. It's a battle for position right here. Doug Wysocki and Troy Radford, the 34. Doug's in second, 94 or 49 of Troy Radford in third. looking for a position. You can see Troy is just a lot faster in those turns. Now Troy will set his sights on that 84 and then get sights on the 70. Only 25 laps to go, though. And lets him go. Now let's see what he can do with the 70. Four laps to go. Troy Radford coming up on the 70, but he's still got a whole nother lap. Off of turn number 2 they go. Getting close to the back bumper, but if you're Aaron Smith, let him go. I mean, I don't know how why it would matter that much. Here he comes, Aaron Smith. Sees him right in that mirror. Off of turn 2 into turn number 3. Aaron's just going to let him go right by. Got 21 laps. He needs a caution. His lap times, last lap was almost a second faster than Aaron Smith. He would need 30 laps to catch him at that pace, and it's just not going to happen. So we'll see what happens. Caution's possible. Right now there's only 6 cars running. All the way in the 21 is out. Troy Radford last time half a second faster. So Aaron Smith picked it up a little bit. $19 laps to go. Your leader right there, the 70 car, Aaron Smith. Coming off the front stretch, start-finish line. Troy Radford, you see him right there. Troy is 28 seconds back of the leader. Running about between a second and a half a second a lap faster than the 70. Rick, you think he's got what it takes, or you think without a caution he's pretty much toast, right?
Yeah, without a caution he's pretty much toast unless the 70 just loses his mind and starts getting into the wall like he did in that first stint.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's going to have some extra laps on these tires. Give him about 7 more laps. Last 10 laps could be dicey. We'll see. Lap traffic as it goes around Mr. Johnson, Doug Johnson, in the 7 car. He's in 5th position. $16 laps to go here from Darlington, the Pit Stall Premier Series. Here on Victory Lane Broadcasting, you got myself, Steve Herman, in the booth. Also, the man, the myth, the legend, Rick Greenaway.
That is me.
In the other booth. And there he is, a 70 into the wall. Just what you were saying, Rick.
Exactly. I mean, the tires get it going. You know, you got 15 laps to go. You're wondering where's Troy. Do I have free? And the next thing, boom, there's the wall bites you.
That last lap, Troy was the fastest car, but only by 3/10. And there you hear it again, the 70 off the gas, off the engine. The engine turned off. Troy was a second faster that lap, still 26 seconds back of the leader. You know, if the 70 car is having that much of an issue with his tires, you know the 90 for the 49 is too.
Yeah, but the 49 just has so much newer tires.
"13 laps to go right now. It's still all Aaron Smith. Troy Radford tries his hardest to go speed racer. Just ran out of laps. That incident with the 81 killed his chances here tonight. '98 into pit road. Michael Taylor in '98, he did lead. Led some laps tonight. Had some problems also on the track, so been a long night for everybody, that's for certain. Except for your leader, that 70. He's plowing ahead tonight. Looking for a third win in a row here. Can't help but win.
All he does is win, win, win.
That's right. The only way they can not get him to win is if they put him on a super speedway, which is the only race he hasn't won.
Or they might have to just put him in the wall next time.
There you go.
I don't promote violence.
10 laps to go now. His tires are definitely worn, but he is just cruising around. He's got a 25-second lead on second place, Troy Radford. Six cars still out on the track. Michael Taylor coming out. He got a minute of pit time there, fixing some damage. Doug Johnston's in there too, in the pits. Looks like he's getting some damage repaired as well. Eight laps to go for Aaron. 8 more times around this fabled track here from Darlington, South Carolina. Wants to claim his third win in a row. Half these guys from the pit stall leading with him. No moss, no moss. '70 up. Ooh, into the wall there a little bit. 7 laps to go. Troy Radford is now just sitting around 26 seconds behind the leader. He's kind of leveled out now. He's running the same lap times as the 70, so his tire wear's caught up with him now. For the 70, you're taking it easy. There's no need to push the car at all right now. Looks like the 7 car has parked his car in the pits for now. He's in 5th. Now going to be in 6th place as Michael Taylor is going to take 5th place away. Five laps remaining. Aaron Smith down the backstretch to turn number 3. Nice and secure. The car is well underneath him. He's not along the wall there. Taking it easy there. We've got 4 laps to go now for Aaron. Not much more to say about tonight. The 70 has been dominant since the 49 had his incident with the 81. He has just walked away with this thing, even giving all the drivers back their laps to get back on the lead lap. He has just put on a clinic here tonight. 3 laps to go. Banana yellow 70. Gonna win again, it looks like, tonight here in pit stall. Two laps here, Darlington, South Carolina. Aaron comes off a turn number 2. Down the Boeing backstretch, as they call it, into turn 3. Getting ready to collect the white flag, the 70 car. Last lap around here. Got a 27-second lead. You can almost see 2nd place in front of him, so there's no... Oh, he's in the wall again.
Oh, that would be...
Wake up, Rick.
That would just be ironic.
Down the backstretch again into 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Your winner looks like it's going to be the 70. Aaron Smith, the 2nd. 3 wins in a row for Aaron. Dominant point lead here in the pit stall. Great victory again for him. Aaron Smith in first. Troy Radford looks like he's going to finish in 2nd. Watch Troy here come across the stripe. 2nd. Doug Wysocki right there is in 3rd. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to get some of these, the top 3, whoever's in teams, we can get them up here, give them a chat, and see what they thought of this race. All right, here at the Pit Stall Premier Series, Darlington 135. We got our top 3 finishers. Aaron Smith with the victory. Troy Radford in 2nd. Doug Wysocki in 3rd. Start with Aaron. Man, once the incident between the 49 and the 81, I mean, you ran away with this thing. Talk about the race tonight.
Well, it was shaping up to be a pretty fun one there between Troy and I, but unfortunately he had his incident. But I was having fun kind of saving the tires and trying to set the pace there in the first part of the race. But got the wall there. I don't know what lap it was. It was around 15 or 20, but it messed the right front up a little bit. So I figured I'd just ride behind Troy and just see what he was going to do. And fortunately, it all worked out in my favor there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, 3 wins in a row. I mean, you're putting on a clinic here in the pit stall. I mean, dominant points lead. Now you get a little bit of time off before the next race. I mean, how confident you feel going to Bristol next week or next month?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I enjoy Bristol, and hopefully we'll get some good green flag racing there, and hopefully we'll get a bigger field than what we had tonight. It was unfortunate we only had 11 cars, but still made for a pretty solid race at the front.
Now, every other driver, when they hear you say that you like Bristol, they're shaking their head, going, "Oh man." So we'll get some good competition next time, definitely for you, Aaron. Man, congratulations, great win, 3 in a row. Anyone that you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody at the pit stall for putting this show on, everyone at the Satellite Racing team for their support, and y'all for broadcasting, all the folks for watching. Looking forward to getting back at it next month.
Sounds good, Aaron. Congratulations, man.
All right, thank you.
Rick, Troy's all
Well,
yours.
well, Troy, second place finish. You had that incident with the, excuse me, the 81, where you guys got together, and it kind of, ruined your night. You did fight back for the second place finish, but other than that, how was your night?
It's frustrating. It's Darlington to me. It's never one of my better tracks. So, was I didn't have anything for Aaron. Aaron was just heads and tails above me all night, and you could see even on older tires, he was just kind of riding. You could see he was just chilling back there waiting. So, I hold no qualms that I had a chance at winning that race, but you hate for the contact with the 81. I was looking at the replay. Looks like I was angling up a little bit. He angled off the wall a little bit, and just unfortunate contact. But I fought back and ended up with the P2. So that's all you can say.
Well, it was a good second place finish, good points night. So, anybody you want to thank out there?
Oh, of course, all the guys over at Lucky Fin Project, National Kidney Foundation, as well as everybody who runs the pit stall. I know they put a lot of hard work and effort into this, and unfortunately, a little bit of a low showing tonight, but that's kind of Darlington. I know most of these guys kind of like the bigger tracks a little bit, so.
No doubt. It's fun to watch you out there, Troy. I mean, you put on a show when you're with the 70. It was good racing. So congratulations on the second place finish, man.
Yep, thank you.
All right, Doug, third place, man. I mean, it was a long race, was it not?
Yes, it was. I'm tired.
Ty, I mean, good to come in third. I mean, yeah, it was a low field, but I mean, you were up front. I mean, you didn't fall off a lot. It didn't seem like some of these guys that would just fall off laps and laps. I mean, you could stick up there with the leaders. I mean, you like this track?
Honestly, no, not really. It's I have a hard time. I tend to overdrive it and then try to knock the wall down. But man, I just listen. I'll shout out to Troy and my teammates at Falcon. They helped me here. We run here quite a bit. I just tried to survive, man. I really. There were some good guys that got in trouble early, so hey, I'll take a third. Um, I did the best I could do. Kind of needed to save fuel there, and I just was not saving it the right way. So I'll learn next time.
Well,
Doug was more just thankful that I wasn't on the track to
Oh
take
my
him out.
goodness.
That's realistically what it was.
well, third place. I mean, you're going to gain some points on the guys ahead of you that either didn't show up or that they did show up but they didn't have a good showing. So that's good. If we're looking at it from a season perspective, podium's always nice to finish on in these races.
Yes, sir.
Anyone that you want to thank?
Yeah, the guys at Pissed Off for putting this on, man. It's a lot of fun. You guys up there for broadcasting. All my guys over at my buddies at Falcon Motorsports, I appreciate all of those guys, man. They give me a lot of help, and I'm very thankful for that.
Good deal, man. We'll see you in a couple weeks in Bristol.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, Rick, there it is. 135 laps here at Darlington. Aaron Smith, third win in a row here in the pit stall. Any final words from you?
It was Darlington. It was everything you could expect from it. Heartache, tragedy, hitting the wall. Then we go to
Darlington stripes.
Bristol.
Yeah, we go from this to Bristol. So we'll see Bristol
It's Bristol, baby.
Exactly. There'll be some anger, some tempers. It'll be fun. So I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight here on the Pit Stall Premiere Series here from Darlington, South Carolina on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Aaron Smith's your winner tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Listen to Rick and I talk our